Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Hello, everyone. Even if the sky is falling down, I am excited. I am coming to you live from the storage room from Reno, Nevada. Hello, everybody. Man, do I have so much to share with you, y'all. I have been connecting to the energy here with my ancestors, visiting a lot of childhood serenity places, reconnecting with that inner child. And I have to tell you, this coming week, it's going to start on the 4th of July. Sorry. Because that's when families and friends get together. I feel a lot of reality checks. And I want you guys to just be mindful of what you say. Let a lot of shit roll off your back. Please, please, please. No knee-jerk reactions, because that's what we humans do. And you just got to let it go and just enjoy family and friends for what it is. You can't change them. But just enjoy the wonderful things, the wonderful parts of it. So here's a psychic tip. Also, Welcome for those of you who don't know me. My name is really Rainy Day. I'm a generational psychic medium, and I have clairvoyant lineage extending way back for generations. And honestly, since birth, I have had this gift of spiritual insight, and I see dead people. So if you want me to read a departed loved one during my Friday coffee with a psychic, and I already drank my coffee because I've been up since like almost all night. Spirit's been just downloading a bunch of shit. Send me your pictures of your departed loved ones, even your animal friends that are on the other side. They are of pure spirit. And if you want to connect with them, send me your picture, because for me, I'm a visual psychic medium. Send me your picture so I can connect with their essence. I don't always need that, but it really, really helps my connection. That's just how I work. You can send it to hello@raineyday.com. That's RAINEYDAY.com. And I have to tell you, please post your questions here if you have any. When you send me those pictures, you give me the right to put them on the internet. So I just want to let you be aware. If you're not comfortable with that, then please don't send them in. But that's how I work. Welcome, Kathy. Welcome, Emily. I'm so grateful you're here. Thank you. Let me know where you're coming from. Please hit that bell. Please subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I'm going to be doing a pop-up here pretty soon, and I'm going to be doing it from a home that I grew up in that's over 100 years old, that my great-grandfather built, that my aunt still lives in. There's so much activity there. I'm going to try to come to you from there. And I also may come to you from a house that my aunt also owns that's now an office building, but it overlooks, it's on Liberty Street and Virginia in Reno, Nevada. It overlooks the Truckee River and the park, Wingfield Park. And there was their spirit there. My aunt, a few years ago, was in one room, and there's a big staircase. There's 4 floors to this. It's incredible. I swear to God, the basement is haunted by an old homeless guy. I swear to you. Maybe we'll tap into that. And I'm in the kitchen, and there's on the wall, there is this magnificent, there's paintings of these Indians, American Indians, that are incredible. They're priceless. They were owned by Jan's great uncle. And this picture's been there forever. God, I can't even remember when it's not been there. I'm walking out of over here, and my aunt's walking out, and this picture shoots off, literally shoots off, and the back of it is ripped and falls on the ground face down right in between us. Now, I'm not nerved by that, but my aunt's like, okay, let's go. Let's go. She just left the picture there. And as we're leaving out of my mind's eye, here's another psychic tip for you. When I see energy out of my peripheral, because it's all up around in here, it's not always 10 and 2. I hold the energy because I feel, see, sense, and read energy. I hold the energy. We have a tendency as humans to have that knee-jerk reaction to look. Well, the energy's gone. It's gone like that. So if you see an apparition or something, a color flash by, shadows, whatever, hold the energy and connect with it. And I did. And as I did, I physically see, not in my mind's eye, physically see this woman walking down the staircase in this beautiful kind of sky blue outfit and a white like lace shirt underneath it that goes up her neck, and her hair's kind of all up and kind of down in the back, and I could feel her flowing down. She wasn't walking, she was flowing. It was the most amazing experience, and still to this day, I'm not sure who it was. But my friend Joel Martin, who is a retired Las Vegas Metropolitan policeman, very, very well-known and respected, did an investigation on that house for me, just from the outside. We're going to try to get him inside. Said that there's definite activity in there. So I hope to bring you more. So let's get started. What am I predicting for the week ahead? Well, I've been talking to you about the economy for a couple of years now, late 2022, all through 2021. Unfortunately, it's going to get worse, way worse. And I see it going into next year. I'm sorry. Hold on to your cash. Think about priorities. Your 401ks, Roth IRAs are going to sink. You think 2009 was bad? This is going to be worse. People are going to be so outraged because this was all created by Wall Street. Oh, let's make 401ks and Roth, so that the people are the ones funding all of these stocks. And unfortunately, there's a lot going to be coming out of these issues, and things are going to have to change, and we're going to have to diversify our money into something else. It's just really volatile, and it's out of our control. And I know that that's hard to take, but this really is out of our control. And unfortunately, some retirees are going to have to come out of retirement due to a great loss in that income. And I'm so sorry. I know, but let's change the energy. Let's figure out a different way instead of going with always the flow. I'm not saying to go against the flow, but we're going to flow in another way. And how I put it is, I've been sitting around the Truckee River a lot lately, and it splits off, and it doesn't flow the way it's always supposed to go. And if you are pushing against the tide, you're not going to flow through. Just go with the flow. Maybe go flow around the other way. It may be a little rocky. That's okay. But you're going to come out the other end as long as you just let go, let God. And I say God because that's what everybody understands. It's that divine life force creator, the creator of all that is. And I respect however that you think of that energy. And I'm just going to refer to it as God. Congress is going to pass, mark my words, bankruptcy reform, allowing individuals to file separate from their spouse or partner, which is going to save a lot of people. A lot of people are contemplating bankruptcy, but they can't do it because they are married, and here's an example. In my life, my husband has a very good federal job, and it's not been affected, thank the Lord, by any economic downturn. And so I've always protected his income, his credit score, and all of that. And I'm the one who's kind of taken the fall. That's going to be changed. I see that coming. That's a good thing. Student loan fraud and forgiveness is going to catch steam. University of Phoenix just saying, yeah, well, we'll talk about that another time, but that's a good thing. It's the fraud needs to be. A lot of people were duped into doing these great student loans, and when they come out on the other side, there's nothing for them. So that's going to come. The Federal Reserve is going to collapse crypto, and they're going to try to fight inflation through this crypto, and it's going to cause a lot of, it's no longer going to be as solvent as it once was. And unfortunately, the Federal Reserve is going to raise the interest rate significantly like they did recently. The recent change was the largest change in, I think, like 45 years. I don't know. I don't really follow that news, financial news. I just go with what Spirit tells me. Weird downloads, that shots. You know, I just stood with this old tree. If you go back and look at my Instagram page at Rainy Day Psychic Medium, I posted this thing about tree energy. Trees hold a lot of knowledge. And this tree that I've kind of sat by and was at a friend's house for many, many years is still there. And it gave me so much information. And it was telling me that this latest variant, and I'm just going to talk in kind of code, because if I say anything, they're going to mark the YouTube channel, because you know, those shots that we had, that variant is going to start changing eye color and possibly hair color. What? Vicky, where are you? I hear you in my head. What? Welcome, my beautiful angel. Welcome, welcome. So that's going to be something interesting to watch and see if it comes true. And if you had the vid, scientists are going to find that more brain fog and extreme exhaustion is a byproduct of having the vid. There's a wonderful group, and I have a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology. I do not pretend to be a medical professional or psychological professional. Never trust a psychic medium. Go seek professional advice. But this is what Spirit is downloading to me. There's a wonderful clinic called Amen Clinic, AMEN, and it's Doc Amen. Look at him on Instagram, on social media. He does these little snippets, and he has ways to fight brain fog and extreme exhaustion, and he does brain imaging. It's just quite fascinating. I'm always want to discover and grow with new knowledge, so that's kind of interesting. Another thing I saw, which is breaking my heart, and I asked Spirit, because Spirit never tells me anything that we're not ready for, and they always show me an opportunity and a way that we can affect a change and a result, because if I deliver a message that's negative, they always give me some tools to work through that. This one, they left me hanging, and I'm going to keep asking. I'm going to ask you to ask your spirit team, the universal intelligence, what is the answer to this? Because, in Vegas, also in Reno, but I see this more in the Southwest Vegas area, down into Arizona. We have a lot of beautiful wild horses and incredible burros. It's the burros. The burros are going to be affected, and it's going to be to some kind of a wasting disease where their nutrients and their body's kind of like eating themselves on the inside out. They're going to get very, very thin, and it's going to kill off almost every herd in the Southwest. So please pray for that. I keep asking Spirit to show me what tools can we use to affect change, and why is that happening? Sometimes we don't always know why immediately, but they show us later. There's going to be a leak. I want you all to look up Plum Island Animal Disease Center. It's off the coast, I think, of New York. I'm not sure. But I got a huge download that they created Lyme disease and introduced it into the northwestern region of the US. It is man-made, and it is going to come out through the Freedom of Information Act. So watch for that there. And I don't know this for sure. This is just what Spirit told me. More biological warfare laboratories are going to be exposed, just like the Wuhan clinic. And the one in Ukraine is going to be used by the Russians. Scary times with these biological strains. But what is beautiful about this, here's that silver lining. Clouds always look dark, but there's always a silver lining, because the sun always comes through. They're going to be exposed, but what it's going to do, it's going to unite a lot of the world together, and that's a beautiful thing. So please pray for that. O.J. Simpson, by the end of 2024, undisputable evidence is coming out that he did kill his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and Ron Goldman. Yes, and it's going to be O.J.'s son that's the core of this stunning news. So stay tuned. I can't wait to see where that goes. I talked about the John Benet Ramsey case last week. The brother did do it. They are showing me indisputable evidence that there's a psychological examination in writing by a doctor when he was little that he actually confessed to accidentally killing his sister. And that was kind of squashed because of HIPAA laws and some other things in conflict with, it's like that attorney privilege, psychological doctor privilege, but it's going to come out. And I'm very interested in seeing where this goes. I feel really sorry for the father. Finally, there's going to be an arrest for the killing of Tupac Shakur, an incarcerated inmate who is dying of cancer, who is serving life on other things and was part of the gang of 3 that pulled up on him and ended his life. He's going to provide a lead to not only himself, but 2 other individuals that shot him. And it's funny because I read for Tupac Shakur's lifelong childhood friend that was his bodyguard. And his bodyguard was not there at the time. I actually read for this bodyguard's wife. These 2 grew up together, and it was so overwhelming for him that he was not there, that he did not save this life of Tupac Shakur, that he ended up committing suicide. And it's really sad because I do have to tell you that this bodyguard could have stopped the loss of a great leader in the Black community. This person, oh my gosh, if he would have lived, he would have affected so many wonderful changes and integration and making all of us one and not segregating different nationalities. And that's where I say that sometimes right now in our life, I feel the devil is intervening and changing soul contracts. I know soul contracts is a huge, I need to go into that. I got to do a video about that. But this negative energy that we're all feeling in the world, and that's why you guys need to shine your light even brighter, us as light workers and starseeds, we're in a fight against good versus evil. We really are. And they are changing soul contracts. Tupac Shakur was supposed to be here right now, right here and now. Think about that. Let that sit in. Okay, so a lot of heavy shit, but there will be a lot of good stuff coming. I feel mid-July, end of July, a lot of positive vibrations. The earth is running with a lot of heavy energy right now. Don't let that affect you. Shine your light and rise above it. Replace a negative thought with a positive one. If you don't like somebody, find something you do like about them. See how that changes the energy? There's one of your psychic tip tools for the day. So let's get started. We're going to start with Aries. Aries, I don't know what's up with you and your finances. It feels like you've been spending money way too freely. It is time to, it's affecting you emotionally. It feels really, really heavy. We have a new moon in Cancer coming, and so for me, Cancer is having trouble navigating. It's like, here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like the ocean and the shore, but the shore is really rocky, and even crabs are having trouble navigating, getting off of the rocks and back into the water and back in under safety. And that's kind of the energy we're feeling with this new moon in Cancer. I'm going to be posting in a couple of days a new moon ritual that you can use and do. So watch for that on my YouTube channel. It will help lift some of these energies, help you navigate up and over these slippery rocks and be able to go back into the water where that water takes away that heaviness. Water is very transmutative. It takes away a lot of that stagnant, icky energy. That's why I go by Virginia Lake and I walk almost every day, because there's a lot of heaviness in the world. So try that. Hello, Nika. You need some emotional healing. And I want you to change, Aries, how you look at money. You're looking at money as, oh my gosh, where is the next dollar coming? I'm getting paid on this. I'm getting paid on that. You are stopping the flow. Sorry, everybody. As I'm on the air, everybody's texting me with all these questions, and I'll try to get to them and answer them. If you have my personal phone number, you're more than happy to text them or text me a picture. Or you're Scorpio, but the last few days I got extremely sick. Any messages from Spirit? I do have something on the sickness that's surrounding us right now. Thank you for that reminder. So Aries, change how you think about money. Money comes and goes. You've always made it, girl. You always made it. Let go. Give it to that universal intelligence. Let go, let God. You can't control this situation. So change the energy. It's just like I talked about changing the energy. So if you're worried about your pocket being empty, I want you to say to the universe that everything is being resolved to my highest and greatest good. See how that changed? Do it, Aries. Do it. I'm an Aries and I'm doing that. And it works. And say that affirmation before you go to bed and in the morning. Everything is working and being taken care of for my highest and greatest good. Let go, let God. Taurus, oh my goodness. So Neptune is going to be going retrograde. And that's not the heavy Mercury retrograde, but what it is it kind of feels like gravity is not pulling us from Mother Earth. Gravity's kind of pulling us sideways, backwards, forwards. Just go with that energy. Just go with that gentle pull of gravity where it's supposed to go. You are not in control, Taurus, and you're very hard-headed. Quit hitting your head against the wall. It feels like you really need to take note of the people around you. And I think I said this a couple of weeks ago. You have a lot of acquaintances and you have very few close friends, and that's a good thing. I want you to reevaluate who those acquaintances are and who you're spending your time with. Sometimes it's really not worth your energy. And I want you to start looking and discover who are your real friends. Who are those ride or die? Quit wasting your energy on people that are not your ride or die. Excuse me, I have to readjust because this is such an uncomfortable situation. I'm going to be getting back to my home office in Vegas here shortly. I love the energy in here, but it's so uncomfortable. Really, really look and see who your friends are, and just be kind. Don't lie to them that you're busy or you have something planned. Just be honest. Just say, I just don't feel like hanging out right now, but thank you so much. Right? Change the energy, and sooner or later they'll get it. And sometimes you have to just merge your heart chakra with your throat so that you can let them go with grace, love, and ease. You don't have to be nasty. Don't ghost them. Respond to them. Okay, let me talk about this sickness that's going around. it's a throat thing. It starts with a really heavy throat, a lot of stuck mucus. You feel like you can't, like you're going to hack up this is gross, something green or yellow, and you probably will. And I'm not a medical doctor. If it goes green, please see the doctor. Please don't wait. Get some antibiotics. That's what they're there for. I feel and it lasts for about 5 days, and it is making you stop in your tracks and lie down. There's a reason for that. There's a reason. Your body and how you're feeling is being emotionally drained. And that's when we're at our most vulnerable. So it's a chest cold. I'm not a medical expert, but they're not showing me anything vid related. I have to be careful what I say. Always take the test. You can get them free from the government just to be safe. But check with your medical doctor, or go to the emergency room if it gets too bad. Don't let it get too bad. But it's going to ride through. Vitamin C, a lot of zinc, a lot of fluids. My grandmother used to make me as a little girl. Don't judge me. Little glass of hot whiskey, hot lemon, and honey. And it would coat my throat and would kind of relax me. Miss Angel. Oh, you had that cough and never got sick, Kathy. Yeah. What it is doing, it's making us pause. We're getting too busy, and that's that negative energy that I keep talking about that is surrounding us at this time, and you cannot let it get a hold of you. So just be gentle with yourself. Take the time out needed that you need to, and just pause. It's the pause that you need. Don't ask why me. Say, okay, thank you, universe, for this message. Archangel Raphael, please, from the east. He comes from the east. He has this beautiful crystal wand, and his color is green, that beautiful emerald green, like the Emerald City in the Wizard of Oz, that beautiful radiant emerald green. Just bring it into your heart and allow it to expand upwards and downwards, and just know that this is just the pause that you need. But again, I'm not a medical doctor, never trust a psychic medium, but that's what I'm being shown. Vid, I can't really say, but it's what we've been being tested for and what we've been getting shots for. That's all I'm going to say, because the algorithms and YouTube, and if you talk too much about the vid, yeah, I can't. It's just the world we live in. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of freedom of speech, and I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Okay, Gemini. Do I have any Geminis? Let me know what you are. I know that Stephanie, I love you. I'm going to just call you my angel. You're a Scorpio. When I get to Scorpio, I'll see what else Spirit has to say. Gemini. Oh, Gemini. So lately you've been having a lot of doubts about yourself. You've been taking a lot of things that people have been saying personally. There is a wonderful book out there called The Four Agreements. It's a little tiny book. It's very easy to read. I constantly read it. I like hard books because when I'm stuck, I will take that book or another book, and it's called Bibliomancy. And I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Here's your psychic technique. Hold that book between your hands right to your heart and ask Spirit, please allow me to open this book to exactly what I need at this time. And Gemini, this is a good thing for you to do, because your lack of self-esteem, I would get this book. And you open it up, and wherever your eye is drawn is exactly what you need to see, exactly what Spirit. Hi, Bernie girl. You're never late. I love you. You're always just perfectly on time, saying the right things. Mwah. Thank you for coming, my beautiful, sweet friend. Talk about an incredible animal communicator. Feel them speak. Look at her website. That's Bernie. Say hello to Bernie. She is an amazing animal communicator. So the Four Agreements, the second agreement, Gemini, you really need to look at. Google it. Never take anything personally, because it's really not being done at you or to you. Put up a two-way mirror between you and your coworkers, you and the outside world. Let it bounce, reflect right back on them. It is not meant to hurt you. These people who are hurting you and your self-esteem has to do with things that are involved with their issues. Have you ever thought about that? That's psychology. It's science. Gemini, you're going to have a huge, at the start of the week, not Monday, but Tuesday on the 5th, You're going to have a huge self-esteem boost. It's going to reset that energy. So ride through this wonderful, uplifting energy that's coming your way. All right, Cancer. Oh, I think I talked about this last week, Cancer. Spirit told me, and this beautiful tree. So, again, go look at my social media posting about how you can use trees and the tree magic to really get magnificent downloads from Mother Earth, from the essence around you, your guides and spirit, that universal intelligence. I put both hands on this tree. And Cancer, this is what they downloaded for me. I want you to keep your dreams and your desires to yourself. Dreams and desires to yourself, because Bernie, I love you. You just texted me. You said you were on Facebook and not on YouTube. I love you. I'm just glad you're here, baby girl. Gemini, you really need to keep your dreams and desires to yourself, because there are a lot of people who don't understand where you're coming from. You're not the greatest of communicators lately, because I think you have been hurt and you've been shut down, and people are really quick to come at you. Personally, it's hurting you. It's hurting your emotions and your energy. And a lot of Cancers right now, your empathic abilities are on fire. Your energy is way out here, and you are grabbing everybody's shit, and everybody that says anything to you, you are getting your feelings hurt so quickly. Keep your thoughts, your dreams and desires to yourself, at least, especially on the 4th of July, because we're going to be around a lot of family and friends. Keep it to yourself, because they're going to use it against you. They're going to snipe at you. You're going to have these little snipes coming, and from family, and from some of those friends that you thought really, really loved you. And again, they don't mean it. It's just the energy that's in the air. They're going to tear you down. So in order to avoid that energy coming, I would rather want to know, especially on the 4th, that energy is very, very heightened. I feel a lot of static. You need to discharge that energy. Just kind of let it go. Be the duck. Let it flow off of you. Be a dude. Men just don't let shit bother them. Women, we let it stick to us and we take it with us all day and we roll it around like a hamster on a wheel. Let it go. Just let it go. Be the duck. Imagine your energy is waterproof. Scotch guard it with spiritual energy. Okay? Sorry, Cancer. Emily, you are Capricorn. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go to Leo. Any Leos here? Oh my goodness, I love Leo this week. It feels like you have a lot of subconscious inner child wounds, emotional wounds starting to come from the subconscious into the consciousness. And you're feeling very hurt in your heart. You are being exposed to some childhood memories that must be faced. Now, I do have a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I use in my spiritual practice. And again, there's this wonderful book called How to Do the Work. I've got it posted. Oh, Bernie, it's you, Leo. How to Do the Work is not a very big book, and it doesn't take 2 and 3 chapters to tell you where they came from and all of they get into the nitty gritty right away. And her name is LaPierre, and I'm terrible at it, but I'll post it again on my social media at Rainy Day Psychic Medium in my stories. It is an incredible book that will help you. And it starts from the very beginning, the first chapter, things that you can do. And she's very spiritual. She brought out a lot and helped me grow spiritually. Those childhood wounds. It will help you once you know what it is, what is blocking you, what is stopping you. You can look at it and say, okay, that's what it is. You can process it, let it go through your energy, and let it just dissipate away, so that universal divine oneness can take it away and do with it what it will. There's going to be some emotional wounds that you have been ignoring that are going to be bubbling up, especially on the 4th. Family's going to be around. They haven't been around for a long time. Take it with a grain of salt. Again, just like I said with Cancer, put on your spiritual Scotch guard. Just imagine yourself being sprayed in this beautiful white light that is like waterproof, and everything's going to flow off of you, especially on the 4th. Monitor your thoughts, monitor your words, keep your heart and your throat chakra together. So when you do speak, It is with love and grace, and it will be received in the way that it was intended. And again, I'm going to go back to Cancer. Second agreement, it's not being done at you or to you. It's really from them, and don't take it personally. So I hope that helped. Bernie, I hope that helped, because the 4th is going to be a little heavy. It's going to be joyous too. I don't want you guys to overlook the joy. There's going to be a lot of joy in the 4th of July, but it's just like having Thanksgiving and not seeing some of those family members that have been around for a while. Just love them for you, who you are. And again, here's a beautiful psychological, it's science, spiritual, universal intelligence. If you don't like them, change the energy and find one thing you do like about them, because you can. Yes, you can. I promise. All right. And if you have any more questions, post them in the chat. I would be so happy to answer them. And please share. Please make sure you subscribe. Go to my website at www.rainyday.com. Subscribe to my newsletter. I'm going to be sending out a huge email blast. And even if you've already subscribed, GoDaddy lost a majority of my list. So resubscribe. Please, please, please. I'm not going to bombard you with emails, I promise, because I just don't have time. But I've got some really cool workshops, one-day workshops, weekend workshops coming up, some huge discounts. I have a recession sale right now on a 15-minute reading. It's going to be exciting. We're going to do a lot of, we're meeting Spirit. Spirit has downloaded some really incredible psychic, medium, and other metaphysical workshops to help you grow so that we can continue to shine our light and squash down a lot of this good versus evil kind of thing that's happening, and that we can start reliving our soul's contract and reset the world, reset Mother Earth, reset all of this division and bring us all closer together. And that's why we're all here. So let's shine our own light. Virgo. So Virgo, I love you, but it appears to me, in Spirit showing me wearing rose-colored glasses. You are seeing the world as all rosy, and sometimes the world isn't. And Tuesday, the energy is going to be very heavy for you, because all of a sudden those rose-colored glasses are going to be removed. And this is what this whole reading is about. It's called the reality check. This is what is coming this next week. We are all going to get reality checks. And it's not going to hurt us. It's how we show up. It's how we respond to these reality checks. Virgo, especially with friends, this is more social. It's not work related. It's not relative related. This is with social relationships and interactions. It's encouraging you to understand what's happening. So when Spirit always shows me something that I feel is like, bam, in my face, kind of negative, what do I do with all this nasty poo-poo goo? It's almost like being hit by ectoplasm, just like in Ghostbusters. And they're just sitting there like with this green goo just dripping, like, son of a bitch, what just happened? Rose-colored glasses are going to come off, and you're going to feel this heaviness, this goopy stuff. And it's okay, because there's a beautiful lesson in all of this. So when that hits you on Tuesday, don't get discouraged. Just try to go by water, listen to some high binaural beats in a higher frequency, heart frequency. And I want you to just ask Spirit, okay, Spirit, this was hard. This hurt. My heart hurts. My emotions hurt. My ego hurts. And ego does get hurt. And there's, name your ego when it's not showing you the right way, put it in the closet. But ego is very hurt. So love that ego. Give that ego some love. Bob, I'm going to give you some love, because that's the name of my ego. I really want you to ask Spirit. And if you can be by water, a fountain, actual moving water, if you want to get in a bath and a shower, put some eucalyptus oil and let it just kind of run down all around you, and just ask Spirit. Take some deep breaths, and just, at the end of the Tuesday, especially, just let it go, Virgo. Let it go. Just let it go up into that universe. Let go what you can at this time, because this whole next week, Virgo, is about you letting go those reality checks. Spirit, show me the lesson. Because once you know whatever it is, what you're being taught by that experience, the universe will show you the opportunities from growth, because that's why we're here, people. That's why we chose to incarnate in this time and space, in this body, with these parents, with these families, with these friends, with this job, with these human experiences, because our soul wants to grow. It's our soul's growth. Tap into your higher self about 2 feet above your crown chakra. That's where your soul resides. There's no void in between you and your higher self. Create just beautiful, loving space, white energy, green energy. I'm sending you guys some Reiki energy. Yes, Bernie, help me send some Reiki energy. Seheke to you, Virgo, because you need it. And then you will see the world without those rose colored glasses, but the world would be lighter. You will see the world for what it is, and the brightness and the beauty for having life. Life is a gift. Okay, let's move on, because Virgo, you're pretty heavy. Feeling joy and happiness. Felt what you said recently, learn to let it go. Wonderful, wonderful. Hi, Vicky. What? Welcome. Oh, you'll have to go back. I just did Cancer, and it's really important for you because I feel it. It has to do with the 4th of July, being around family and friends, and that heaviness, and some of those relatives we don't particularly care for. Find something you do like about them. It will help change that energy. Okay, Libra. There is a lot of astrological energy and alignment of planets that are happening with you right now. And I want you to know that life is not in control for you right now. Go with the flow, go with the flow. And how you can do that is like bringing more fun into your life. If you live in Las Vegas and you've never been on the high roller, it's this beautiful carousel, and go at night as the sun is going down and look at all the beautiful lights that Las Vegas has to offer. Go by the Bellagio fountain and just enjoy the beauty, and let the mist that comes off of that fountain and the music just resonate through your entire being. Help it raise your vibration. Your message, Libra, for this whole next week is have some fun, do something different. We have a beautiful arts district in Las Vegas. And the reason I'm just saying Las Vegas is because I want you to find what's in your area near you that doesn't cost you much. It is so important for your life force energy. You have a lot of stagnant chakras, especially the lower ones, especially your sacral, which is the second chakra, orange. I want you to work on opening up. That's our personal power center. That's our human existence. That's where we feel creativity, sensuality, friendships, emotions. It's not in our heart. That's our human experience. And sometimes that's the hardest chakra to master and keep clear and keep it vibrating at its optimal frequency. Reset it, and then pull in that orange sacral energy. Very, very important for you. Get some orange colored crystals. Vicky, what crystal would work great on the sacral? Post it. Vicky is our crystal girl. She knows her crystals. If you want to know anything about crystal healing energy, she is the one for you. Burning Animal Communicator, feel them speak. Vicky is at VC Photo. I'm not sure, but you can find her. She's like one of these ladies are like, we talk every day and they hold me up, and I'm grateful for their friendship. And someday we have to do a past life regression to see why we're friends and how we came together in this current lifetime. So work on that, Libra. Have some fun. Get out of your way, girl. Have a couple of cocktails. It's okay. And if you don't drink, find something really cool to drink. I'm like hooked on these bubble waters. I'm just infatuated. And they came out with a coconut pineapple. What? Do something fun, Libra. Scorpio. Okay, my angel. Oh, Kathy, Libra. Did that resonate with you, Kathy? Are you not having enough fun? Do you feel like your sacral energy, your personal power, you've given your personal power away? Well, that's one thing that you can do to bring you back to who you were. You got kind of lost for a couple of years. It's okay. Come back. Let go, let God. You're coming back. Work on that. It will help you. Vicky, give her a crystal that she can use to help reset her energy, Miss Libra Kathy. Okay, Angel. Oh my goodness, girl. And this is for all Scorpios. And I talked about earlier another astrological sign that really needs to evaluate the people that you are keeping company with. It feels like you have a couple of them that are just, oh man, shallow, shallow, shallow. It feels like you're giving more to them than they are giving to you, and they take, take, take. It feels like my energy is being drained. And it also feels like a mother figure. It feels like you are just, and this is all Scorpios. It feels like the mother figure, whether they're departed or here. It's almost like Charlie Brown's school teacher, wonk, wonk, wonk in your ear, and it feels very heavy. And it feels like it's coming from my left side. So I want you to just reset your energy over here. Get rid of those shallow relationships and look for a real connection. If there's something, Scorpio, that you've needed to say to your mother figure, it could be an aunt, it could be even a male figure, but is kind of like your parent. I think you need to sit down and have a heart to heart. You are carrying the load way too much, and they are, ooh, I feel like their words and their expectations are very, 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 very extremely heavy. It is not yours to bear. You have your own life to live, Scorpio. And these are not just mother relationships. These are some other relationships that are shallow. Say goodbye. Tell them, have a heart to heart talk. This isn't working for me anymore. And you don't have to explain why. They're going to ask you, but why? But why? Just tell them, you know what? I don't need to express my feelings because it's going to fall on deaf ears. They're not hearing you. They're not hearing you. I'm sorry, this is pretty heavy. This is important. Shallow relationships no longer, say goodbye. Look for real connections, especially in the next few weeks. This just isn't for this week. And 4th of July is a catalyst for a lot of people because we have to celebrate our independence, and we have to acknowledge and know that we have so many freedoms in this country. I have been outside of this country and have seen how people are suppressed, and freedom of speech. We still have the right to make whatever we want out of ourselves. So let's celebrate that, just putting that out there. But Scorpio, you really, 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 really need to watch over the next few weeks. Look for those people that make that real connection, those people that give back, those people that honestly listen. You don't need someone to give you advice all the time. You just need someone to listen to you. But have that heart to heart. Does that make sense? Does that resonate? Perfect. Carnelian is great for the sacral. Thank you, Vicky. Carnelian, and if you can get a carnelian heart, holy Schmidt, that is even more powerful. Oh, great, Kathy. Seeing ZZ Top on Sunday. You will love them. Oh my goodness. I want you to just close your eyes, put down don't even bring your cell phone. Don't take pictures. Don't post it on social media. Be in the moment, be present, let it vibrate through your energetic essence and let it fill your aura, your vibrational with that, their frequency of uplifting and music and just jiving. Enjoy. Angel, thank you. Definitely fell on my knees in pain and I never got sick, so I knew something else wasn't right. Well, this sickness is your pause, but this sickness is also for you, Angel, to look at your close relationships with family. Are you carrying the burden and are you carrying the weight of others? Do they depend on you too much? It's too much for you to bear and it's making you sick. And that's why the universe is making you pause. Major, 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 major timeout, girlfriend. You cannot do this anymore. You have one life and you must live it for you. And it's not selfish. One thing my grandmother said, and also from this scientific, it's science, people. We feel that self-care and following our own path is disregarding others and throwing them aside. It's not. We have one life. We were put on this earth not to harm others, but we must live our life, follow our yellow brick road. And this is for Cancer too. This is very important for you. You are not here to live life for anybody else. You are here to live life on your terms. And it's not selfish. We have been programmed, especially women, we have been programmed that if we don't put others first, it is selfish. Well, I want you to be selfish. No, I want you to have self-care. Think of you first. It is what God put us on this earth for. It is why we have this team and spirit. It is why our soul put us here in this space and time, is to learn and grow, that we are on our own soul's journey. We are not in our mother's soul. We are not our brother's soul. We are not our father's soul. We are not our friend's soul. We are our own soul. And our soul is here to guide us so that we can grow in this time and space, in this human experience. So think about that. Let that sink in. I hope this helped, Angel. Sagittarius. Ooh. Your week, which is 4th of July. Oh, it is, Vicky. It is so hard. Felt drawn to take care of others, but that's also the empath in you. And empaths have that need to nurture, but we forget that we're not nurturing ourselves, and it is very hard, especially if you're an empath. Keep your energy close and make sure you protect your energy. I use obsidian. Oh my goodness, I just went to this place with my brother and we found so much wonderful obsidian. I just felt like my energy was amplified, and all of that heaviness of wanting to nurture others was falling away. I have kids, and my feeling to rush in and save is no longer, because I have stepped out of the way. Now they can follow their own path. When you step out of the way, you let go, let God. And now they can learn their own lessons. If you're here, you're blocking them from following their own lesson. Step out of the way so they can follow their lesson and their soul's contract. I know it's not easy, but it's so important, especially empaths. Sagittarius, the week begins on a really wonderful note for you. Out of all of the astrological signs, Sag, yours is probably the happiest right now. And I think it was last week too. I have to look at my notes just real quick because I saw some really cool, interesting stuff for you. A lot of romantic days. You're going to be watching romantic movies, and it's going to kind of stir this. I want to be more romantic, and I want to, even for yourself. You know, recently I bought myself some beautiful strawberries. I haven't been drinking. I'm just not into drinking lately, but I bought some just regular strawberries, cut them up, put some sugar on them, and I took a wonderful bath, and I was just eating the strawberries, and I was watching an incredible movie. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you're going to think I'm a sap, but it just brought into my energy that I can love myself. I can do wonderful things for myself. I can do some quiet time, maybe even some showing more love towards my spouse, which I have been. I've been really trying to make a conscious effort to just let that person, that partner in my life, know how special they are and what they mean to me. And even though they may drive me crazy, that they really are a wonderful person. And I'm starting to think of things in ways that I can spice up my love life. It doesn't necessarily mean sexual or sensual. It just means making that love connection and letting those know around you that you love them. For example, my mother, she's very, very ill and she's in hospice. That's kind of why I'm up here. She's hospicing at home and she loves Chinese fried rice. And I don't necessarily like to go buy it, not because I'm cheap, but I know restaurants are suffering. I'm not saying they're serving me old stuff, but it's just not the quality of food that my mom should be eating. So I got a recipe off of YouTube, and it took me all day to make this rice, but I made it, and it just made this love connection, this beautiful thing that I could do, and this pleasurable moment. And she's been eating it all week, and she's loving it. She ate 2 bowls, which is not normal. So I want you, Sagittarius, to just enjoy and create those pleasurable moments, even if you're by yourself. No expectations on someone else because they're always going to let you down, Sag. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Good morning. Just no expectations, because something I've learned from my grandmother and my husband, Douglas, is when you put expectations on someone else, you're always going to be let down because you're expecting that person to behave and react exactly how you want them to be. You always, 99% of the time, will be disappointed. So no expectations. Just go out there. Have some fun, Sag. You have a really great, pleasurable week coming up. Ride that beautiful, energetic flow. What I would love for you to surround yourself with a lot of pink. Go out and buy some roses. I want you to integrate smells into your sacred space, into your home. If you're working at your desk, spray yourself with beautiful rose essential oil. Put it right here on your palms because that's going to activate so much more energetic essence within your energetic body. Capricorn. Love, baby, love. I'm seeing the love boat. Love is exciting and new. I'm not a singer. Come aboard. Da, 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 da. So the love boat is coming your way. Sorry if I'm hurting everybody's ears, but Capricorn, that's what they're showing me. A lot of love, and it doesn't always mean love with a partner. It just means you are going to be shown love from strangers. They're going to let you go in front of them at a checkout line. People are going to look at you and say, "Oh, excuse me, but I love your hair. It's just so beautiful." You're going to be getting a lot of love. So accept that. Sometimes, Capricorn, you have trouble allowing people to give you compliments. "Oh, you didn't have to buy me that present," or "No, you didn't need to do that." "Oh, you didn't have to." "Oh, thank you, but you didn't need to do that." Well, son of a bitch. Yes, they did. And I'm calling bullshit. Stop it. Stop it, Capricorn. Accept that love coming your way because it's going to flow over this next week. And even on 4th of July, when the energy is going to be kind of heavy for other astrological signs, not yours, girlfriend, not yours, Capricorn, you are going to be feeling the love. Ooh, go out and get some beautifully scented, light scented rose candles, and that is pink. Get some rose quartz, surround yourself with it, see visually pink. And I want you to just breathe in pink into your whole entire auric field. Expand it way out. I know I tell you guys to keep your energy close, but not for you, Capricorn. Expand this beautiful rose quartz pink energy, expand it beyond your etheric body, and just shine your light in beautiful pink. Aquarius. Ooh, finances. And it's not just finances, but it's understanding your value, Aquarius. You have been feeling taken advantage of, undervalued, not appreciated. You feel that there's been a lot of oversight. Maybe some friends didn't invite you to a 4th of July party. And it really feels, again, the second agreement from the 4 agreements. This is not being done at you or to you. So I want you to be gentle with yourself. Don't feel that you are being rejected. It truly is just an oversight. And you're going to really, really feel that maybe you don't have enough to go around, either emotionally and financially. So maybe the 4th of July is a time for you to just celebrate just you. Buy some sparklers. In Las Vegas, we have some Safe and Sane. If you're not able to, go out by yourself, celebrate, buy some strawberries with chocolate on, get some champagne. Get an Uber to take you there because I don't want you to drink and drive, but just enjoy those fireworks, just you. And as you're seeing them, ask Spirit to provide. Your Spirit, ask them. Close your eyes, ground into Mother Earth. Imagine red, beautiful chakra root energy, grounding energy is coming out from the bottom of your feet as you're standing watching those beautiful fireworks. Take a deep breath in and just let it go. And as you do, let go of what is no longer serving you that you can at this time as the fireworks begin. This is an emotional release. This is a beautiful way to reset your energy and start out Tuesday morning on a beautiful, high vibrational gratitude, be in grace, be in gratitude week every day. And as you continue to breathe as normal and you just see the fireworks start to build, ask Spirit, quiet your mind. Where would you have me go? Whatever you feel, think, sense, or something sign or symbol comes your way out of your peripheral, in front of you, all around you, keep looking up because that's where the message is. Look up. Where would you have me go? And accept whatever you're getting. And remember it. And then take another deep breath. And let it go. And you can even put your hands up to those fireworks. Just put your hands up. Put some essential oil here. They're saying frankincense, frankincense. Get some frankincense. Frankincense here, frankincense here. Put those palms up and ask Spirit, what would you have me do? And as they continue to build, accept what His Spirit is downloading from these beautiful, energetic, vibrational frequencies that are coming to you from that universal intelligence. Let it flow, let it flow. And then just put your hands together by your heart. And as the finale starts to build, take a gentle deep breath in. And as you release, just let it go into the fireworks. Just let go what you can at this time that is not serving your highest and greatest good. Those limiting beliefs, those sabotaging thoughts, those limiting thoughts. Let the word I can't just come out of you. No more I can't. Just let it go up. And as the universal energy just expands as the crescendo and the finale, the grand finale, beautiful Aquarius, thank them for showing up. That raises your vibration. Then just open your hands just a little bit and ask Spirit, do you have any more messages for me? Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? Do you have a deeper message for me? And accept into your heart space, into your crown, into your third eye, into your heart, into your solar plexus, into your sacral, into your root chakra. Accept whatever they're sending you. And bring a journal, write it down. And for a moment, as the music continues to play, just keep journaling. Journaling is so important to you. I call it psychic journaling. Okay, Aquarius, that's a beautiful. There's your psychic technique, and everybody can do that, not just Aquarius. So, Vicky, do you believe or our emotions are connected to internal organs and they're functioning blocked? Oh, 100%. That's why we get sick. That's why we lose our voice. That's why we get headaches. That's why we gain weight, because those emotions, those words, the vibration from the outside carry a vibration that affects our internal organs on the inside. When our heart gets hurt, you feel it. That's an organ. Absolutely. And that blocks our flow of energy. That blocks those psychic downloads. That blocks that divine connection to all that is. That's when we get dis-ease. I truly believe, and there's science. It's science. It's scientifically backed that our emotions affect how our body functions. Stress causes cortisol. Cortisol will kill your vital organs. It's science. Look it up. Absolutely. So that's why we must monitor our thoughts. That's why we must monitor how we think and what we allow into our energetic essence. Find out why these emotions are coming. That's why How to Do the Work, that book, is so important, because once you bring it out of your subconscious, once you bring it out of your pancreas, once you bring it out of all of your connective tissues, once you bring that cortisol and you neutralize it with understanding what is causing you this pain, this dis-ease, now you know what it is. It's science. It's not only spiritual, but it's scientifically backed. Once you know what it is, you can process it. You are no longer holding that emotion, that dis-ease in your body. You are allowing yourself, mind, body, and spirit, your human experience, your soul, your learning that elevates your human experience. You can let it go and you can dissipate it and you can heal 100%. Emotions stored inside cause dis-ease, mind, body, and spirit. And it's not that I believe that. I have been shown that over and over again. And even when departed loved ones come, they always tell me something that will help, hint, hint, Vicky, you heal. You are not, and I believe this your dis-ease. It is true, it is real, but we can keep it in check and have a beautiful life even with some of these challenges. My brother, who's a juvenile diabetic, was never expected to live into his early 20s, and he's 50. You are not your story, and you are not your disease. That should not be who you are. You are not your emotions. You are not your disease. You are this soul. You are this heart. You are this beautiful being that is here on earth to take up space with love and grace and to learn and to grow and to expand your soul and to live your soul's contract. So go up into your higher self and ask, why do I have this? What is the lesson? Now show me the opportunity. Let it go. It is not your story. It is not your story. It is not your story. Hello, Nicole, Illuminate Vegas. Oh my gosh. Nicole, put your website in the chat. She's amazing. She's got the best podcast, Illuminate Vegas. She has all these wonderful, beautiful guests on. I've learned so much by watching your podcast. I think you can find it on SoundCloud. I'm not sure. Nicole, let us know where we can find your podcast. Something just came. Thank you, Vicky. Your father just told me that you've made some significant strides and to quit being so goddamn hard on yourself. That you're almost there. Well, you're there already. Quit living so far into the future and worrying about the past because he's been trying to connect with you, but you're so far in the future. And this is for everybody. Here's your psychic tip. If you're reaching so far in the future and your hope is paralyzing. Hope is not a plan. Hope is like having a vision board where you want a purple Porsche and you want a pool boy with the most gorgeous abs that you can look at, and you want 2 homes, one in Las Vegas, one in Wyoming. Isn't that all material weight and bullshit? Hope keeps you paralyzed. It's where you can't see the forest through the trees. So you must have faith. No, take off those rose-colored glasses. No, be present in this moment, space, and times because you are missing him. You are missing him trying to communicate with you. And this is for everybody. And if you're living in the past, you're never going to move forward. You're stuck. So disconnect. The past is for us to learn from and grow and move forward. Be present. Be here now. Go by water more. Get out more in nature. It feels like I'm just too much in buildings, too much surrounded by carpet and 4 walls. It is very, very vital. He says, go to our park. I don't know what this means. Go to our park. You'll find me there. I don't know if this resonates, my friend, but he said he loves you and he's proud of you. So continue. You're on the right path. You're almost there. And he's telling you, quit reaching so far into the future. Quit living in the past. Be here now. He's here with you. And it's weird because I smell like soldering. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever been by soldering, but that weird smell that it emanates, sparks. I don't know what sparks are, soldering and sparks, but I'm smelling that. And that's how he says, that's how I know. Tell her that and she'll know I'm here. Okay. He's gone that quick. Oh, and by the way, once in a while, he takes a drag on a cigarette. And he is, hey, he says, once in a while, you got to do a little indulgence. And he said, Vicky, make sure once in a while you do an indulgence. It's not hurting him. One drag, one cigarette once in a while. It just kind of calms his nerves, if that makes sense. I don't even know what that means. Pearson Park in Oregon. He was a plumber. I don't even know what, okay. I need more information. Tell me more. I don't know what that means, but he said, that's how you know you're here. Okay. I'm going to go just a little bit longer. I have to talk about Pisces. And guys, if you have any questions, please post them here. You can find more. You can book me. I have a special right now at www.rainyday.com. Again, sign up for my newsletter. GoDaddy dumped a lot of my emails. So if you've signed up before, please sign up again because I got a lot of really cool things coming out. Oh, he used to smoke a long time ago. Yeah, once in a while he has a cigarette. He said, don't judge me. He enjoyed it. and it's not hurting him. Yeah, I have a special right now. I've got a lot of workshops coming up into July, into August, weekend workshops, really cool new stuff, downloads from a tree. Go to my Instagram page at Rainy Day Psychic Medium. I posted a thing about tree magic, and I've been using it, and I've got some really incredible things that I'm going to be sharing with you to help you develop your psychic mediumship abilities and other metaphysical gifts. I'm excited. Oh, and I'm going to be using my psychomantium room. Go again on my Instagram. I built a psychomantium room. If you don't know what that is, go on Instagram and I'll tell you. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be broadcasting from that. I've had a lot of really cool experiences, and Spirit is telling me I need to do more of that. I'm excited. So Pisces, do I have any fish here? Oh, the soldering smell. That was a plumber? I thought plumbers just work. I guess they don't work with just, yeah, I guess they do solder. Oh, I thought he was an iron worker for some reason. I don't know. Plumber makes more sense. Yeah, his knees and his back killed him, but they don't anymore, he said. He's so funny. He's doing like these weird jumping jacks and bending over. See, I can reach my toes. Did you guys tease him about he couldn't reach his toes, like bending over? He can touch the floor. Does that make sense, Vicky? Does that resonate? That's so funny. Thank you so much for coming. You are a beautiful man. Thank you for honoring me with your spirit. Pisces, finding creative self-expression. It feels like you've lost your identity, and how you can get back to your identity is by doing something creative. You may not paint. I want you to go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and find something that you can do. Make some candles. Go on TikTok and look for John Mothershed, MothershEAD. His creative psychic flow is he takes a square piece of paper, not very big, about this big, and he's got these different paints in little jars that he spreads. He takes this piece of paper about this big, and he puts different colors, and he gives you a reading through these different colors. Then he folds it in half, then he folds it in four, and he unfolds it, and he reads the picture. It is magnificent. Go check him out. Tell him Rainy Day sent you. I adore him. Do something very creative. And for Marco, quit doing music and writing music. Do something else that's creative. Draw. But don't just draw in the journal. Draw for others. Draw people a picture. There's a message. And on the back, roll it over. Write a little message, because that's your gift. That's how spirit speaks through you. That's how you can work, Marco, as a psychic, as a medium, as this intuitive divination tool. Your divination tool, Marco, is drawing pictures and then turn it over with a message on the back. Then they have something tangible that they will always have to refer to. And that message will stick with them for a long time. What John Mothershed does is he lets it dry and he mails it to you. That's part of his gift, and that's how he reads. So Pisces, you need to find something creative, something different that you are not always doing. And what that does is it will spark Marco's music writing. It will change. It will help him grow. It will be in an area that he never thought he would flow. It's going to change it up, because it's no more the same. You have to do something different to get a different outcome. His music is going to morph into something different. And that's a beautiful thing. And this is all for Pisces. You really need to bring out that creative side of you. You have lost that for a very, very long time. And through this, you'll find who you are. You will find your own identity, because for about 2 years now, you're like, who am I? What am I? What is my story? How am I writing my story? I've done so much for other people. I've just been working. It's always 9 to 5. It's Groundhog Day, all day, every day, Pisces. Stop it. It's like salmon. Always go to the same place to spawn. It's expected. It's Mother Nature. It's how it works. Well, no more spawning, Pisces. No more going up the same goddamn creek. Get out of your own way. Try something different. Thank you, Grandma. You'll get a different outcome. And how you do that is through your creativity. Go buy some beautiful artificial flowers and create a beautiful flower arrangement for your sacred space. Go out in nature and find a walking stick and decorate that walking stick, maybe with bling it out. I don't even know. Paint it. Put some, oh my gosh, Seagulls. Vicky, what is that? You know, when you draw those sigils, something like that. I'm terrible with words. But that's what you need to do. Do something else, you'll get a different outcome. Try that creative side of you, that expression, that self-expression, and then you're going to reconnect with your identity, who your authentic self is. And also go on YouTube and do some higher self meditation so that you can, there's no void here, so you can create that energy between your human experience, your third eye, your crown chakra, and your higher self, where your soul resides. There's no void here, but you've got a void. So fill it. Fill that void with energy. Melanie Beckler, go meditate, Pisces, to Melanie Beckler. She has asked the angel. She has incredible ways for you to reconnect with your higher self, your soul. Your soul will never, ever mislead you. They will keep you on your path and always connect you to your yellow brick road. Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. Emily, are you a Pisces or an empath? You're talking about an empath? Keep obsidian close. So let me tell you something. Obsidian for protection. Obsidian is that psychic vacuum cleaner. It will clear out all negative energy and keep you connected to tethered to Mother Earth. Then get some tiger's eye, because if you've ever looked at brown tiger's eye, it's like this labyrinth. And all lower vibrational frequencies will go in there and get lost. It's almost as if it absorbs those negative entities, because they're real, people. They're real. Raise your vibration by always finding something you're grateful for. And then they can't stick to your energetic energy. As long as you are vibrating a higher frequency, they cannot attach themselves to you. Then get hematite. Hematite is very heavy. Hematite also keeps us to the earth. The earth helps keep all of that negative, nasty, energetic gook, that ectoplasm that I was saying, washed away. It keeps it off. Hematite is like a mirror. When an energetic energy that is negative, even negative people come at you with their negative energy, it reflects it right back at them. So it doesn't stick to your energetic essence. So those are the three: hematite, tiger's eye, brown tiger's eye, and obsidian. They will always keep you protected, Emily. Buy it new, cleanse it, put it under the next full moon, which is July 13th. Don't put all your crystals out, just those three, and then carry them in your pocket wherever you go. And make sure you put them in your hands and you put them to your heart, and buy them new and pick the ones that resonate with you. Clean them with salt, put them under water, and then put them close to your heart and just infuse your energetic essence into them. Very simple. And then under the full moon, cleanse them again. Every full moon, recharge them. The full moon is so incredible for recharging, clearing, and starting anew. Well, guys, thank you so much. This has been happening to me all week. I feel uneasy, and compliments this week. Yes, let them come in. If somebody buys you a present, God damn it, I'm taking the Lord's name in vain. Don't say you didn't have to. Yes, they did. Thank you for thinking of me. Change the energy. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell. Go on my website, www.rainyday.com. Subscribe to my newsletter. I have a whole bunch of specials coming up. I do have a recession special. Book a life-changing reading with me. I've got so many wonderful psychic, medium, metaphysical, intuitive development classes coming up. I can't wait to share them with you, because everybody has a gift. Thank you for sharing your gift with me. May you shine your own light. Enjoy this week coming up. There's a lot of beautiful things. It's not all negative. Don't you want to know what's happening so you can prepare? Bernie, thank you so much. Thank you for that. I love you. May you all just continue to grow and find that divine light within yourself. Keep shining your own light.